Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and this is the reaction to what's happening around all the leagues and stuff. Champions have been crowned. AC Milan has just won the Serie A title. Manchester City has won the Premier League title, so for the second year in a row. So yeah, we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over like the top four race. We're gonna go over everything, just everything that happened today. So we'll start with I guess we'll start with the Premier League. That would make sense, I guess. So yeah, let's go here. I'm sharing my screen. Uh, so yeah, here we go. So yeah, obviously, champions are City. Yeah, City won. Obviously they are the champions. So yeah, congrats to them. It's kind of unfortunate that they kind of keep winning every year. It's kind of getting annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Um, and then yeah. So it looks like Arsenal they dropped top four. It looks like So Arsenal here. I'm gonna give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to share my screen. All right, guys. So I'm back here. Sorry about that. I just had to relocate. Um, Connection wasn't good in one area. Hopefully it's better now. I don't know. I can check, but hopefully it's better now. But so yeah, we have City who won the league on 93 points. Liverpool won their game today. Actually won their game today, but um, yeah, it seems like connection. I don't know. It's still kind of the same. I don't know if you guys can see my screen that well. I can try that, um, but yeah, it looks like Liverpool did win today. I did see the result. And we have Arsenal obviously they dropped their last. As you can see, they had 2 L's here. They won by a lot today. They won by a lot today, but they lost their last 2 games. They bottled top four. This was their best season in years, and it was their best season in years, and they weren't able to get top four. Which for the majority of the season, since I'd say like I think I said it in I don't know if I said it on this channel or to myself like a few months ago, but I did say I saw Arsenal getting top four. I saw them. Um, I saw that like when when like in I'd say I think I said that in like February or March. I said Arsenal's gonna get top four, but they just collapsed at the end and weren't able to get it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Tottenham's in. Who expected this to happen? They sacked their manager Nuno in the beginning of the season. Okay, yes, you can see. Okay, so yeah, they sacked Nuno in the beginning of the season and brought in Conte, and now they're top four. So that's big. Hongmin's Son was probably their player this season. What a season he had. He tied with Mo Salah for the Golden Boot. So yeah, what a season for them. They really turned it around. Because they weren't doing good in the beginning. And yeah, great job bringing in Conte, and he got them top four. Now they'll be playing in the Champions League for the first time in a while, I think. So yeah, what's good? 87 for 4. What's up? Yeah, I think that's big for them. They're finally back in it. I think it's been 2 seasons without Champions League for them. I think they made it in. They were in it in 2019, and Jose Mourinho when they got him in. But then the next few seasons they didn't get it. But yeah, unfortunate for Arsenal. Kind of just collapsed at the end. Man United, as you guys know, that's my team. But that's just sad. It's just sad. I couldn't watch. I couldn't watch. It was too hard to watch this year. I really had a hard time watching them this year. It was just so depressing to watch them. Um, just lose games, drop games, draw games. Like as you can see on our last 5 games right here, as it says right here, we only have 1 win. So, even bringing in, a lot of us said, "Oh, we're gonna be title contenders this season," but right here, it just sums it up. So inconsistent. Despite bringing in Ronaldo, wasn't good. And yeah, we actually did just clinch the Europa League. We will be playing in the Europa League this year as well as Arsenal. West Ham lost their game, and yeah, I forgot to talk about this Man City versus Liverpool. Man City was down 2-0 to Villa, which was crazy. They were down 2-0. As you can see here, they won 3-2. Um, and they ended up winning. They ended up winning. They scored 2 goals within 2 minutes, and then obviously got the final goal to win it and seal that title. Liverpool. Liverpool won their game, but yeah, Liverpool's gonna be going for the Champions League next week. It's unfortunate, because this is like out of the last three title out of the last three out of the last 3 years. So City has won the league now as one. Well, no, out of the last. So it was 2018, 19, 2019, 20. Um, uh, 2020, 21, which was last year, and then this year, City has won like three of the last 4 seasons. And I remember like 4 years ago when it was or three. I think it was 3 years ago. It was 2018 to 2019. Liverpool was in the same situation actually. They weren't able to clinch the title, the Premier League title. They were 1 point short actually of Manchester City. It was like 98 to 97, I want to say. Same case here, just different points. And they have the Champions League final next week. They went on to win the Champions League final that year. So it's kind of like the same situation they were in 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. So yeah, and then they ended up winning the next year. They won the Premier League, and then City's just kind of dominating right now. And I'm really hoping somebody else. I'm happy Man City won the title as a Man United fan, because we don't want Liverpool to get too far ahead of us in trophies, but um Man City winning again. I mean, it's just City's league right now, isn't it? And then yeah, we got lucky. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Brighton saved us, I guess. I think that's who they played, right? Brighton definitely. Yeah, they saved us. We would have been in the. That's crazy to think about. Like today, I wasn't really even focused on Manchester United that much. I was focused on other things. We'll get to that later. I was focused on AC Milan. This Premier League title race right here. I was more focused on that. But it's crazy because I didn't really think about Man United that much today. So it's crazy to think that we really could have been in the Conference League if it wasn't for Brighton. So yeah, thank you to Brighton. They had a great season. Graham Potter is probably one of the better managers. As you can see, Newcastle they're looking to take a step forward. They have a transfer window coming up. That's going to be big. They can spend big money now because of the financial takeover. And look at this. We have relegation. As we know, Everton was safe last week when their fans mobbed the pitch. They were relegation free. So, that's nothing new. Leeds stay safe. Great to see them stay. I didn't really want them to see them get relegated. They have some talent on that team. So, that team would have fell apart if they had gotten relegated. They have some really good players there. So Burnley finally gets relegated. And then we have Watford and Norwich who just came up, and it's weird that Norwich got relegated. I mean, it's not weird, but like it was unexpected because that transfer when they had last summer. I mean, they brought in some good players like Josh Sargent, notably. So. And I know they did bring in, they have some good talent. So I think in my predictions, I don't know if I had them getting relegated. I can go back there another time, but I don't not think I had them getting relegated. Matter of fact, I could probably pull it up right now, but as I'm pulling it up, we'll discuss this. So, yeah, Burnley is finally gonna get relegated. They've been up for a long while. Um, yeah, Burnley has really been up for a long while, and it's. I mean, I don't know. They've always been that like annoying team to play. Whenever like Manchester United plays them, it's always so annoying. Uh, Whenever we like play them, but so yeah, Premier League predictions. I had like I had like yeah, I had Watford finishing 20th. Okay, I had Watford finishing 20th. They finished 19th. Um, let's see. Brighton, I actually had Brighton finishing. That's hilarious. I had Brighton finishing 19th. They finished 10 places above that. They had such a good season and for their standards. Newcastle, I had 18th. I had Newcastle United in 18th. And then little did I know they would get a financial takeover. That's so oh my. This is a disaster already. So I had Newcastle, Brighton, and I had Newcastle, Brighton, and Watford getting relegated, and I had Norwich 17th staying up. That's so funny. Um, and yeah, everything else other than that, I mean, it's just normal. Crystal Palace, that's a team that's just gonna basically finish, like in 12th, 13th, something like that every year. I Leeds 11th. They just wow. I think I had Everton. I had Everton ninth. It says Arsenal 8th. Okay, I was extremely wrong there. Um, Aston Villa 7th. 6 Spurs, 5 City, Leicester City. And that did not go well. Liverpool fourth, and they almost won the title. I had I had Chelsea second. I had Manchester United third, and then I had City winning the league. I'll take it. I had City winning the league. So yeah, that's I mean at least I got something correct. Yeah, but I had Manchester City winning the league. I just looked back on the video, but yeah, that's nice. So yeah, good season in the Prem. I mean, I don't know. I'm just tired of City winning it. I mean, that's 2 years in a row, and then plus the seasons before that they won. There's a 1 year gap where Liverpool won, but yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of this. Now we got the stats. Now, Heung-min Son and Mo Salah will share the Golden Boot. As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo did finish third, but I think they will be sharing the Golden Boot. So I guess they both got a yeah. Okay, I just got a notification on my phone. They both actually got a Golden Boot trophy. So, yeah, that's that top goal scorers there. And then you have Mo Salah leading. What a player he is! Leading the league in assists with 13. You got Trent and then Mason Mount. You got goals plus assists rating according to the website, but yeah, that's it, I guess. Good season. We got transfers coming up soon. We're gonna be doing videos related to that. There's a lot of transfers. As we know, Erling Haaland is now on Manchester City, which is like I don't know. That's so unfortunate for all rival fans because Manchester City just won the Champions League and they just got Erling. I mean, no, not the Champions League. They just won the Premier League and they're getting Erling Haaland. So I mean, we always say this. They're always going to be contenders to win the Champions League. But let's see if Holland is that final piece they're missing because they never make it with Real Madrid beating them this year, getting to the final last year, getting beat by Chelsea. So um, yeah, but let's move on. Let's go to the La Liga now. This one I didn't watch this league at all this year, and I know this was decided like a long while ago. We all know Real Madrid did win the title. Barcelona actually finished second, which is surprising. Um, that's pretty surprising, but we got Cadiz. Ooh, Cadiz got. Ooh, okay. These are all teams that I did not expect to get relegated. I think, like in the beginning of the season. I don't know. And Cadiz has always stayed up. And Levante has always stayed up. So, yeah, that's a bit surprising. I literally have not like looking at this league. Okay, Villarreal's finishing seventh. That's crazy. I think they finished seventh last year as well, and um, yeah, they finished seventh last year also, but they obviously won the Europa League to get into the Champions League, and then but then yeah, Holland is going to Man City. Yes, Holland is going to Man City. He agreed to a transfer to go there, and he'll play for Man City next year, which is a big transfer for them because they've always needed a striker. So, this completes their team, and they basically have a completed team now. And there's no excuses not to win the Champions League anymore. But yeah, he's one of the best young strikers in the game. Oh, whoops, I X'd out. Let me get that back up. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we were on La Liga, right? So yeah, so Real Madrid is champions. They'll be playing in the final next week. Um, and yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, stats, and then we got okay. Karim Benzema, he's probably like the lead contender for Ballon d'Or in my opinion, right now at the moment. And yeah, he had 20. He led the league in goals. We have Vinicius. Vinicius scored 17. That's a huge improvement because he's a player that was known like for his poor finishing before this season. Last year and years before, and he really took a big step this year. We always knew he had the potential. We always knew he had the talent, but this year he really it was really his breakout season. We knew about him. We knew he was one of the more skilled players in the world, but now he's really solidified it, and he really had a big stepping season. And in the Champions League playing really well, playmaking. And him and Benzema, it's a great duo there. And yeah, Real Madrid, what a season they had a great season, winning the league, and then let's see if they can win the Champions League. I'm rooting for them to win that. So yeah, and then we have Ousmane Dembele, another player who turned their career around. With the managing change. People were saying, he's not dedicated. This and that. He's not dedicated to winning. He's not dedicated to playing for Barcelona. There was one point where he was really close to being sold and all that. Even I was doubting him. I was like, nah, he's not that good anymore. But he wasn't worth what they paid for him. I mean, you can argue about that another time, but 13 assists. He had a pretty good season. After the change in manager, getting Javi in, and I don't know. Let's see what happens with Barcelona. Um, they were a bit inconsistent, but they did have a good run that got them into the top four. They were fifth, sixth for a long time. So yeah, and then so yeah, that's it. And then we have because we just looked at the stats. Here are the other stats. Not much to say there. I mean, Real Madrid have been crowned champions for a while now. Temba Gold. Okay, I don't know. Then we have the Bundesliga now. I think Bayern won, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I mean, they don't. What's new? They win this every year. Last time this is like their 10th in a row. This is their 10th Bundesliga title in a row. 10 years, a decade of just winning it. Dortmund haven't really come close anytime. Like they really haven't. Losing Jadon Sancho, and now losing Erling Haaland. I don't know what's gonna happen with Dortmund. But yeah, so we have okay, so Armenia Bielefeld and Grotterfurt. I don't know what that is, but I don't know what who they are, but looks like they're getting relegated. And we have Hertha, who I don't really tend. They'll be playing in the relegation playoff. It seems against I don't know who against who, but if whoever loses is relegated, so they'll be playing a team from the Bundesliga two. Like I think it's third place in the Bundesliga two, plays 16th in the Bundesliga. Whoever wins that game stays up or gets promoted, and whoever loses gets stay. Like if the Bundesliga two team loses, they stay in. If Hertha loses, then they'll be relegated. So yeah, I love how the Bundesliga does this. I feel like every other league should have a relegation playoff right here, where a team from the Bundesliga plays a team from the Bundesliga too. So I feel like they should definitely do that more in other leagues, but in the Bundesliga, I really like how it's. I don't know. And I really like. Sorry, my bad. Excuse me. I really like how it's run. But yeah, here we have Robert Lewandowski winning Golden Boot once again, 35. People felt he was robbed from Ballon d'Or. Leipzig and Frankfurt are better than Dortmund. Oh yeah, Frankfurt just won the Europa League. I forgot about that. They just won. They actually just won the Europa League. They'll be playing. Oh, they were wait. Frankfurt won the Europa League, right? Hold on, I'm not bugging, right? I just realized they finished 11th. Yeah, they did win the. Oh my! How does that happen? They finished 11th in the league, but won the Europa League. That's kind of like, how does that even happen? That's so like, I don't know if I mean, I know it's happened before. Like, I've not seen that very often. But yeah, Thomas Muller leads the league in 18 assists. Patrick Schick had a good season. I know he really started in the Euros last year. So yeah, and then you have Holland here. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Bundesliga for you. That's it. Now we're moving on to the Serie A. This is well. Look, I'm gonna check out the League One briefly. I know we all know who won that, but Mbappe is staying in PSG, so let's check that out. I can't believe he's staying. I didn't expect it, but yeah, they win. Okay, yeah, what's new? They've been winning. I mean, yeah, they did lose that one year. Well, that was last year. So they regained the trophy because they lost to Leon last year. So Mbappe and PSG are now champs once again. Yeah, Mbappe led. Wow, okay. Yeah, they need to win outside of Paris outside of France next year. They need to win the Champions League next year. There's a bunch of teams who have. I mean, it's mainly City and PSG. Those are the two teams that don't have any excuses next year. I mean, you have Messi on. They have Lionel Messi on their team. Like, you gotta win. You have Lionel. Like, this might be like, this is one of the greatest players of all time. I don't know if he's the greatest, but like, this dude is like, I don't know how like they didn't like move on from the round of 16 with Neymar and Messi and Mbappe, but we'll see. They put together practically a super team this year, and I have a video from last year saying, "Oh, they have no excuses." They have a super team. Lionel Messi is close to signing with PSG. I think that's what the video was called, but yeah, you can check that out. I pretty much went over, what I thought would happen, and none of it happened. They had to win the Champions League, and it didn't happen. Leverkusen is also better than Dortmund. Okay, Messi, Ronaldo. No, he's not better than Ronaldo. This season is also a reason why Ronaldo went to the Premier League. As you guys saw earlier in the video, he was actually third in the he was third in goals scored in the Premier League. I mean, I mean Messi. Okay, he's assisting, but like he had like four goals, right? I mean, he's not even on this page. Okay, he's not even on this page. Okay, he's not even here. Um, he's not there. I mean, he's just not elite like Ronaldo is. He fell off this season. You can say that all you want, no, but both players just moved to new teams. One of them went to the hardest league in the world, and one of them went to a farmers league. Okay, so that's all I have. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. But yeah, now we have okay. That doesn't really matter. I don't care about the league that much. Um, we have the Serie A now. This is huge right here. This is actually very huge. AC Milan has actually won the Serie A title, which is pretty crazy. I think last time they won was actually 11 years ago. So this is a huge milestone for them. No, it's not a fluke season. It's just get used to it. It's the same thing is gonna happen next year. You guys can clip this right now. The same thing is gonna happen next year. Ronaldo's whole career is a fluke. No, it's not. How he's unlimited trophies, all that. He has Ballon d'Ors. It's not a fluke. Okay. I don't see why you're saying that, but respect greatness. You have to respect greatness. But yeah, we have now we're on the Serie A. Forget about the GOAT debate. That's a whole other video. Um, we have AC Milan winning their last five now. Oh, whoops. They just beat this was a big game today. They beat Sassuolo. They really just dominated them. They were like if AC Milan had lost today, or drawn, Inter would have won. But yeah, look, let's see. So yeah, Inter win 3-0 against Sampdoria. That's unfortunate for them. That AC Milan. I actually watched most of this game, and they just came out just dominating. Rafael Leao is my man of the match for this game. Um, it's crazy. They finally won the Scudetto. Olivier Giroud, he's a savior. He scored 2 goals. He's a very good goal scorer. What an addition for Milan. They brought in a great player. With Zlatan having all the injuries last year and all that, they needed a striker bad, and they got Giroud in. He played great this season, and he's had very great moments. The moment against Inter when he scored 2 goals when they were 1-0 down and he scored 2 goals, like that was a big moment in this season. So yeah, he's definitely contributed big. I think the next step for Milan is getting out of the group stage of the Champions League. Now this inexperienced team has won the Serie A. Now they all know what it's like to win a trophy. A lot of players around Europe, like a lot of young players around Europe, they don't know what it's like to win trophies. But this team, all it needed was some veteran appearance. Giroud and all those guys. They have Kier, they have Zlatan, they have all these guys. They brought in Mike Magnan after Donnarumma left, and Donnarumma, I bet he's crying right now. Um, but yeah, like what a addition, what a great addition he was. And you're Frank Kessie, but this is one of the youngest teams in the Serie A. So it's like I think it was like in January. I was kind of concerned like with how this would end. Last year the reason why Milan didn't win the title was because of the inexperience. It was kind of similar last year where Inter won the title last year, and AC Milan was in the title race for a little bit, but then they kind of got consistent at the end of the year. And until and I think it was the last game, they hadn't even locked up top four. So the last game of the season last year, they locked up top four, Champions League soccer, and they got it. And then and then I mean they were bounced out in the group stage, and this is what happened to Inter last year. Inter fell out of the group stage. They went on to win the title. Same thing with Milan. And when Milan did get bounced out, I had a feeling, there's something would happen, and there's some benefits to getting knocked out. And they were fourth, they weren't third, so they didn't have to play in the Europa League either. So this was huge. This was huge for them. And yeah, you see Frank Kessie scoring. Is Kessie going to Barcelona? Yes, this was Frank Kessie's last game, and we all know how important he is to Milan. So it's going to be a big loss, but you have to enjoy the moment as it is. Kessie scores off a assist from Rafael Leao, and yeah, it was a great goal. Just banged it in from the assist. So yeah, it's gonna be a big loss, but AC Milan, I think they're gonna lose some players. A lot of big clubs are gonna want some of these special players like Rafael Leao. I'll get to him later. I'm gonna have a whole section about him because he's a great player. He's probably their player of the season as well. Something like that. But yeah, just a great season from them, and a young, inexperienced team. You love to see that happen. You love to see them win. And it's so unexpected too. There's a lot of good teams around Syria, so yeah, I'm really happy to see them win. As you guys can see, I'm wearing my AC Milan shirt right now because I do like them. Um, and yeah, just I'm happy to see Zlatan get his trophy too. He said, "I'm not leaving Milan until we win a trophy." This year he was kind of removed from the team. He didn't play as much because of injury. He is 40 years old, matter of fact. So he's kind of removed, but and that doesn't matter. This was his project. He came to Milan in 2020, January 2020. He wanted a project. He said, "I'm gonna win a trophy before I leave." He's won the trophy. Um, and it's the Scudetto. It's not the Coppa Italia. It's the Scudetto, the Serie A league title, which is, I mean, the best. This is probably the best thing you could have dreamed of. And yeah, this was his project dating back to last year. He really turned it around. And even though he didn't play, like I said, he had a big impact. Mentoring the players, young players, and all that. And yeah, and Stefano Pioli, the manager, you have to give a lot of credit to him. A lot of people had a lot of doubts about him. People criticized him a lot, but he really proved all of that wrong. People said he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not like these other top managers. As you guys know, those other top managers in the Champions League. But he proved everybody wrong. He's the players' manager. The players love him. So yeah, that was big for him. Big, proving the critics wrong. Um, and yeah, that's just huge for them. And then we have Rafael Leao. He jumped big this year. He made a huge jump. Um, 3 assists today, man of the match in my opinion. And yeah, he's one of the better talents in the world now. He's one of the best talents, if not the best talent in the world right now. Big clubs are gonna want him. I don't know if he's gonna leave this year, but Vinicius. I don't know. That's up for debate, but they're definitely close. He's one of the most skilled players. I love just watching him play. I could watch his highlights all day. He just does like he just goes through defenders. Like a skill move here, skill move there, and then crosses the ball in or cuts in, shoots the ball on his right foot, and it goes in. I could watch his highlights all day. He's a great player, fun to watch. And yeah, I'm really excited for the future for him. He's not even in his prime yet. And as I said before, this is a team of young players. You have Tonali, Leao, Brahim Diaz, Mike Magnan. So for Kyle Tomori, Pierre Kalulu, all those guys, they're all really, really young players. So yeah, it's great to see them. Great to see them win the title. Yeah, let's look at the table. I really didn't look look at the other part of the table these last few weeks because I was just really just focused on this Inter Milan and Napoli. I mean, Napoli they kind of fell out of the title race a few weeks ago, but they were like eliminated officially I think a few weeks ago. But yeah, Juventus salvages top four. They were fifth, sixth. They brought in Dusan Vlahovic, and looks like they just got top four. That's huge. I mean, Juventus just hasn't been great these last few years. Even with Ronaldo on their team last year, they couldn't win the Scudetto. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Rebuild or something. Something has to happen. Because they should be challenging for the title, obviously. But these last 2 years, wasn't able to happen. They finished like third or fourth last year. So Milan finished second. So yeah, it's big. And Napoli is back in the Champions League. But yeah, it's big. This is huge for Milan. I just can't believe they've won. You have Roma. Fiorentina is in the Conference League. They'll be in the qualifiers, and Atalanta will not play European soccer next year. That's unfortunate for them. I think Gasperini is gone. I think he got fired or something. I think he got sacked. But wow, okay, so we have Venetia getting relegated. I think I saw that coming. But Genoa and Calgary, I didn't see that coming. They've been in Serie A for a while now, but they both just got relegated. Empoli stays up. Salernitana was like really low. I think they were last at one point, but yeah, they just stayed up. So yeah, it's big for them. But yeah, Serie A is a fun league. I think a lot of people don't realize Ronaldo made for worse. I think because of his wages. What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Made for worse? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, let's look at the stats real quick. Yeah, as you guys can see, none of the leaders of stats here are Milan players. That just shows how much of a team effort it was. It wasn't they didn't have to rely on one guy to do a lot. Even the Rafael Leao was like probably one of the better players. It's just a great squad and great chemistry. They all have great chemistry. He made no, he did. He won titles with Juve. He won 2 titles with Juve. He didn't make them worse. I don't see how he made them worse, but um, yeah, Domenico Berardi got the best rating. It looks like. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good talent. But yeah, it looks like Ciro Immobile wins the Golden Boot once again. He won it, I think 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't know. Did he win it last year again? I forgot. But yeah, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, another player who's probably frustrated right now because he left Milan for Inter. You know, people were calling him a snake. Milan fans do not like him at all anymore. He goes to Inter. You know, he played well, but I mean, your former team just won the Champions League. You know, I mean, just won Serie A. And I think he was the problem for them. He didn't have the best mentality. He was very inconsistent. So I think moving on from him and making Brahim Diaz kind of that guy, with the midfield, kind of changing up the midfield a little bit. I think that was a great idea from Paolo Maldini and AC Milan. And yeah, just getting all the like Donnarumma, another player with no mentality, getting all those type of players out. That was great, and now they went on to win the Serie A. So, um, yeah, it's big for them. AC Milan finally win their title. I think he might be on loan. I don't know if they bought him yet, but I think they extended his loan from last year to this year as well. So yeah, I think they're gonna have to buy him. I don't know. I don't know. Let me look it up. I thought he was still on loan, but yeah, he's still on loan. So they're gonna have to bring him back unless Real Madrid want him. I don't know if Real Madrid are gonna want him. Yeah, Milan's gonna have to pay to get him. I don't know what he wants. I'm assuming he definitely wants to stay, but I don't know what Madrid want. I mean, they have so much attacking quality right now. I don't know why they want Brahim Diaz back, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Great season in Serie A. Premier League, I enjoyed. I mean, just I don't know. I mean, to be really real, I didn't enjoy the Premier League because my team was just horrible this year. But I'm looking forward to Eric Ten Hag, in the future. It's gonna take a few years. We're gonna have to give him time, to get settled, to get new players in. But um, but yeah, it's going to be exciting for next year for Man United, I hope. And the transfer window's coming up, so hopefully a lot of teams make some new signings. Yeah, the Champions League finals next week. I'll be doing a reaction for that next week. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah,